Carl, BHP UK, and it's an absolute pleasure to invite, who's that? Oh, it's actually Gringo from GringoMotoVlogs.
It is.
And he's brought along his Africa Twin to get set up on our dyno. So Gringo, tell me a little bit about what you want to do with this bike.
Well, I just want the power delivery to be a bit more smooth. I want it to be a bit more responsive as well, because there's a lag in second, third. First thing's a bit too responsive, then you kick into second, it feels like you've kicked into what would normally be third. It's like it misses second gear.
Sure.
So I kind of want to fix that lag, and I want a little bit of extra energy from the exhaust.
Sure. So it's a Euro 5 bike, so it's pretty consistent with the characteristics of a Euro 5 bike.
Yeah.
You switch the throttle, you get a huge amount of latency.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then the bike kind of takes off a little bit.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Lift the front wheel and then boom, it gives you all the power.
Yeah.
Don't need none of that.
No. Right. So I mean, it should be a fairly simple fix for us, to be honest with you. We'll put the right amount of fuel in that it needs.
Sweet.
It wants. Get around those pesky Euro 5 emissions.
And we can make it pop and bang a bit as well.
You should be able to.
Yeah, we need some of that.
Let's see what we do. So, right, first of all, let's get it run up on the dyno. Joe, our beautiful assistant, is currently taking a read off the software that you've got on your ECU. So once we've got that, we'll take it upstairs. The lads can have a quick look through the file while we get on with the dyno runs.
Sweet.
And then from what we see on the plots, we'll write a file to make it run right. Probably put some fuel in it when we know we're going to do that, and get rid of that big throttle latency for you.
Sweet, sounds good.
So, whenever we get somebody as interesting as Gringo, it's always nice to come up to have a chat, to get to know the person behind the helmet, and it's always nice to share it with the wider community. So, welcome to the boardroom, Gringo.
I appreciate it, I feel welcomed.
So, go on, tell me a little bit about yourself that you've been telling me downstairs, because it's a fairly interesting story you've got. Well, even the name Gringo, where does that come from?
Born in England, made in Brazil. That's what the followers tell me.
Okay.
But yeah, I spent a lot of time in Brazil, and I just got called Gringo out there. My social media picked up out there, and then they called me Gringo, and then now I'm back in England, and I'm like a foreigner in my own country.
So how long did you spend in Brazil?
Maybe like a year and a half.
Right. Okay.
Just shy of a year and a half.
Right. Now the Brazilian biking theme is something that fits in its own category around the world, really. I mean, I've never been, but I've heard the stories. Is it really as they make out?
Yeah, everything you see online, I'm sure I've got proof of it somewhere, either on my YouTube or in my camera roll, and I've seen it all every day. It's not just like a one-off that you see on Instagram, you know, a viral clip. No, you see it every day. You go out onto the roads, it's happening. People
genuinely ride like you.
Yeah, and the way that the way I explain it is like, in England you have the motorcycle culture. Yeah. You know, that as its separate thing. Yeah. And it's a pretty small community as well. Yeah. And then within the community you have little micro communities. You know, you have the bike life, you have the adventure bike riders, and in Brazil, like motorcycles is part of Brazil's culture. Right. So anyone that doesn't have a bike, they will know what bike you're riding, and they will love it. They might even have a picture of it on their wall. Really? It's really... Even if they're not riding? Yeah, because a lot of people can't afford to, but also, even if they don't like it or they don't like the risk, they still love motorcycles. They love the culture. Right. And then in that as well, you have the growl culture. It's pretty much like the stunt riding. Okay. And Yeah, it's so common.
That's a local name for it, growl culture.
Growl, just growl.
Growl, okay.
Yeah, but they'll roll the R.
Right, okay.
But yeah, and that just translates to degree.
Okay.
So yeah, when you send a growl, it's just like sending a wheelie.
Okay.
So they come up, pull clutch, and they put it to sleep, like they say.
And how come they're so good at it?
Because it's so embedded in their culture.
Right.
It's get a motorcycle, go to the strip, or the pista, as they call it. And then where it's, like I say, it's so embedded, they have the correct way to learn from the start.
Right.
There's a system to what they do. They go there, they start in first gear on the small motorcycles, low power motorcycles. Right. So they learn all the technique. There's no cheating. You know, when you get on a big, powerful motorcycle, anyone can do that. But out there, they're on the lower capacity motorcycle, and they learn all the technique, and then they learn to pull clutch, and then they learn everything from there.
Right.
I didn't get that far.
No.
No. I was clutch coasting.
Yeah.
On the CG 160s, the famous bike that you see on Instagram in Brazil. Yeah, I was on one of them, and I was learning, but I never brought it over to the big bike.
Right.
Just a mental block.
Yeah. So how did you get into biking anyway in the first place? How long have you been riding? When did you start riding?
I've been riding 6 years, and one day I was with a friend, and we was in the car. I was driving, and we was at stoplights, and this guy on I don't know what it was back then, probably maybe like a Ninja, like all black. And he just pulled up next to me at the traffic lights. Yeah. It was in winter as well. Okay. Pulled up next to us, and he just looked in the car, looked straight ahead, lights went green, and he just flew. He just went. I turned to my friend at the time and said, "That's it, I'm getting a bike." Never had interest before that moment. Never once thought about bikes.
That was your inspiration.
And I was just clicked.
Wow.
Yeah, been on many motorcycles. Crashed many times. Yeah. Like I say, there's no system over here. Really, there's a community, but if you're outside of one of the big cities, you're not really gonna find anyone to teach you how to do it. So you end up making all these small, stupid mistakes yourself and learn the hard way. But I would go and practice all the time. Yeah. So to be able to ride the Africa Twin the way I ride it, I was on the CRF 450, crashing that. Right. You know, I crashed that bike probably 6 times alone. I binned my 701, broke my collarbone. I crashed in Brazil, like in my flip-flops and t-shirt. You know, I got my Brazil tattoo right here, pretty much from the concrete.
How'd you like the 701?
I was looking at them on Facebook Marketplace the other day. Right. So yeah, put it that way. I would like another one. Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you like it as a bike?
A good weekend bike.
Yeah.
Even I wouldn't say daily, but to go between that and the Africa Twin would be cool. Yeah. Just because it's so light. Yeah. You can just move it about, put it anywhere. Yeah. But it can get robbed pretty easy. That's the problem.
Yeah. No, I had one a few years ago, and it's, I think, probably one of my all-time favourite bikes.
Yeah.
I had a huge amount of fun on it. A real huge amount of fun. Not a lot of power, but no weight, and you can go pretty much everywhere at full throttle.
It's easy to live with as well.
Yeah. It inspires a lot of confidence, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like that was probably the start of me developing as a rider, was going on the 701, where it led up to me crashing, and then when I come back from the crash, it put me on the 450 because I knew I needed a bike that could take a beating.
Right.
And then came back over to an MT-07.
Right.
And just went from there pretty much.
Right.
I think that's important though, you know, can't learn on a big bike.
No.
I get a lot of people asking me, how do I wheelie the Africa Twin? I'm saying, you ask me how to wheelie the Africa Twin, or you ask me how to wheelie? Because there's two different things. You don't learn how to wheelie the Africa Twin if you can't wheelie something smaller, because that's a big 1100. Yeah. That's not a job.
No. What's the best bike to learn to wheelie on then? I might even learn myself.
You probably want to grow on.
Yeah, really?
I've never had one myself, but I've had a go on one, and it just felt like it wasn't real life. You know, I was just chilling at a balance point, and then I just gave it back to my mate. At the time, I had my 450, so I was learning on the CRF 450.
Is that what you learnt on then?
Yeah, which I put supermoto wheels on that.
Okay.
So I came from the 701 SM and then went to and built my own 450.
Right.
Yeah, so a dirt bike or a Grom, but still the 450 is, as you know, it's so punchy.
Yeah.
One little bit too much.
Yeah. You're off the bike.
You're doing a backflip.
Yeah.
Happened many times.
So what's it like making your living riding bikes?
That's so difficult.
Yeah.
Pick something else. Literally, pick something else. Unless you do something like you, like unless you've got a good service behind whatever you want to do. Like if you build social media and you have a good service behind it or product, maybe like an exhaust, something you can really monetize with, then just, I don't know, give it a go. If you get lucky, keep at it. If not, just don't quit your day job.
I mean, I love my day job. It's, you know, I get paid to play with motorbikes. It's, you
know,
pretty much living the dream, really.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I'm not out riding enough.
That is the good thing.
Yeah.
But constantly up and down from London all the time, and it adds up.
Yeah.
It doesn't pay the most, and then it adds up. And you need something else on the side, so that's important.
It's been a fair trek for you today.
Light work. Got the Africa Twin. It's literally why I got that bike, to put in a lot of miles.
So what's the plans with the Africa Twin now?
Graphics kit currently being made.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting. Well, not being made. The mock-up's being made. It's being designed. Hopefully I like that and we can get that sent and put on the bike. And on the weekend coming up, I'm changing the sprocket size. So I'm going one down in the front.
Okay.
Just to see how the bike feels, because like right now, obviously what you've done to the bike has taken out the lag. Yeah. But like shifting from first into second is like going from first into third. I feel like there's no second gear on it. Yeah. So I want to, drop a tooth in the front, see what difference that makes. Yeah. And then, from there, I don't really have much more plans after that. No. Powder coat the crash bars. Okay. And then other than that, it's just plenty of trips next year, hopefully. Yeah, and ride it. If social media goes well, subscribe, like and comment as well.
Put some links in the comments.
This is going in my video as well, guys. Get in the comments, subscribe. Yeah.
We'll put a link in the description, can't we?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. I'll put a link for you. Put a link for me.
Thank you. So. Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you, and I think hopefully if you come back next time and bring a bit more time with you, we can go and explore the Yorkshire Dales.
Yeah, definitely.
And actually see you doing in flesh what we see you doing on the screen. It'd be brilliant.
Yeah. A lot of fun. Just please come. No comment. All you got to say.
The no comment.
Don't want to end up like this.
Well, it has been a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Have a safe journey back, and we'll hopefully see you very soon.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you.